Now, fans, let's meet today's starting lineups. First, for our guests, the Freed-Hardeman University Lady Lions. Starting at guard, a sophomore from Trenton, Tennessee. Number 2, KJ White. At guard, a junior from Lyles, Tennessee. Number 4, Allie Crumper. At forward, a sophomore from Santa Rosa, California. Number 12, Caroline Chambers. Forward, a junior from Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. Number 24, Alyssa LeMay. And at forward, a junior from Selmer, Tennessee. Number 51, Hannah Hughes. The Lady Lions. Freed-Hardeman is led by head coach Joshua Epperson. And now your University of Pikeville Bears. Starting at guard, a freshman from Ashland, Kentucky, number 20, Julia Parker. At guard, a sophomore from Wise, Virginia, number 21, Bailey Frazier. At guard, a freshman from Independence, Kentucky, number 32, Morgan Stamper. At forward, a junior from Williamsburg, Kentucky, number 30, Sierra Beltner. And at center, a senior from Frankfort, Kentucky, number 52, Brianna Burbridge. The Bears. UPIKE is led by head coach Clifton Williams.
And that's our starting lineups here for tonight. And like I say, a little bit of a shake-up, and could be multiple. Oh, we just have to wait and see what they do.
See what's going on. Julia Parker, she's had a couple of different starts already this season. And of course, Bailey Frazier, no stranger to on the hard court for the Bears.
Nope, and we're about ready to get it. Gets the officials all getting set, ready to go here. And here we go. It'll be controlled by the Bears. Parker will give it up and let Feltner bring it into the front court. Feltner takes it over to the right side. Looking down low, nothing there. And out front, now they go to Frazier.
Man-to-man defense for Freed-Hardeman.
UPIKE working it out front. 12 seconds now on the shot clock. We'll have to run a play pretty quick. As Parker gives it up back to Feltner. 5 seconds. 4. Feltner shot off the side of the rim. No good. So that's a shot clock violation. She don't get rid of it. She does.
Yeah, Frazier got the rebound there. Wasn't sure.
I think that she got that shot off before the shot clock went off, my friend.
I tell you, but Frazier got the rebound, but didn't realize the shot clock wasn't going to reset. But I agree with you. I think Feltner did get that out of her hand.
I think she got it out of her hand before the shot clock came off, and it hit the rim. So they didn't, but the officials didn't agree.
We got an illegal screen here, Charlie.
Yep. Well, Freed-Hardeman got them small numbers on those jerseys, don't they?
It's going to be on number 51, Hannah Hughes, her team's first.
And UPIKE will bring it in the front court with Feltner. She gives it up to Frazier. Parker looking inside. Get it down on the corner, back out to Parker. There's a drive, and ball taken away, and that's going to be a foul
on Stamper.
On Stamper, yeah.
Be her team's first. Yeah, Morgan got up in the air, wasn't sure what to do with the basketball, Charlie, and tried to throw it away. The ball got deflected, then she tried to steal it and committed the foul after the turnover.
Yep. Frustration sometimes will get you that. White will bring it up the floor now for Freed-Hardeman. Lions have it up over in the corner to Crumper. Back out top, that's Chambers. Back out to White. White with a runner in the lane, no good, and Frazier blocks out for the ball to go out of bounds. That's a good move on her part.
You know what? She had her on her backside there. We're just going to keep you right here to let that ball go out of bounds so we can get possession.
Feltner brings it into the front court now again for the Bears. Sierra Feltner going to drive to the basket, kicks it back out top. Our Stamper with the drive and the basket.
I'll tell you what, Morgan Stamper comes back in the next possession and say, hey, you know what? I'll turn this thing around. Puts all the glass for the first basket of the game.
You got to forget the mistakes and keep playing. Out top with it, Crumper. 3 on its way. Nope. Fight for the rebound, and UPIKE runs it down.
Morgan Stamper.
Morgan Stamper, yes, she's bringing it up the floor, too. She'll get it back to Feltner. Feltner, top of the key. Bailey Frazier for three. It's good.
Good looking play there, Charlie. Got a double screen there for Bailey for an open three.
5-0 start now for the Bears. Lions bring it into the front court. Crumper again with it. She wants to run, drive, and we're going to get a walk, I believe.
I tell you, Julia Parker did a nice job forcing him to the right side there to the baseline. Tried to pick it up to pass the basketball. Julia's still there. Forced the turnover.
Feltner now will bring it up the floor. Going on the right side now with it. She's looking. Gives it up to Stamper. Gets it back. She'll bring it all the way around. Takes it down into the baseline. Has to bring it back out top. Nice pass, Burbridge for two.
I tell you what, that's going to be there all night long. I believe that they don't have the size to match up with Brianna inside.
Yeah. She got a 2-inch height advantage over Chambers, who's guarding her now. Well, 1 inch, 6 foot, 6'1". Three.
Alyssa LeMay.
LeMay, yeah.
She's the leading scorer for this Lions team.
7-3 now, Bears on top. Get back out top. Now they go back over to Parker in the corner. She steps inside the three-point line. Shot no good. And loose ball being fought for, and LeMay comes out of there with it. Crumper will bring it up the floor. And they try to go inside. Nice turnaround in there by Chambers.
Game's a run here. UPIKE started off 7-0, and Freed-Hardeman scored the last 5, 7-5.
Into the front court. Bears have it. We give it back out top. And let's see. She's trying to get it down inside again. There's Stamper with a little turnaround in the lane. No good. Rebound comes off to Hannah Hughes. Into the front court with it now is White. Over to Crumper. They're working it around, trying to get a look. Pike will into man-to-man. I know, really, it's a zone, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a zone, little matchup zone. Looks like now they may match up man out of that zone now, though.
There's a drive, and, boy, nice shot by White.
Tell you what, 7-7. UPIKE scored the first 7. Then Freed-Hardeman responds for the next 7.
That's the thing you said. Coming in with scoring droughts. They've had a couple of good looks, just haven't been able to get it in the basket. Yep, there's not looking to score. Did you notice that?
Not looking to score. Didn't even look at the basket.
For Feltner, yeah. Out top, Feltner now takes it inside. This time she takes it to the basket for two. That's what you need to do.
Get her first basket.
9-7 Bears on top. 5:08 to play here in the first quarter. Each team with one personal foul.
Walk, I would think.
Yeah, I thought so too, Chambers.
And count the basket.
And they're going to get the foul.
So on Stamper. Her second, team second.
Went from a walk to a three-point play.
Reagan Provine will check in for the Lions. And Reed and Englert will check in for the Bears, replacing Frazier and Parker.
Tie ball game, 9 apiece now with 5:01 to go here in the first quarter.
Chambers coming in the season shooting 68% from the free throw line.
Kind of got a hitch in that
yes, sir.
Shot. That's interesting. Back over to Burbridge, and she throws it away. There's a steal by Reed. Reed will bring it back out, wait for help. Stamper on the drive, shot good.
Good Morgan 4 on the night. She uses that backboard very well. Fundamentally sound.
11-9 Bears. White trying to take it on Reed. Gets it in the paint. Nice pass down low. Can't score. Rebound comes off in there to Englert. Mary Englert bring it up the floor. Reed, they try to take it inside. Stamper kicks it over. There's a three. Didn't think it was going to go well for a minute, but it does.
Sierra Feltner. Give her 5 on the evening. 14-9 UPIKE.
And the Bears lead is 5. Out top. They're looking at the three that time was Hugh, or that's 24. That's LeMay. They get it back to LeMay. She'll put up a three this time. Had a good look, too good a look.
Give that 2 3-point makes on the evening for her.
Got a timeout, UPIKE. Say
And then for the Bears, Zierra Holler will check in for the Bears, replacing Stamper. We're going to have a full timeout. We're now going to have a 30-second timeout called by Coach Williams. So far, we got 3:45 to go in this first quarter. Charlie, it's been a game of runs. UPIKE scored the first 7. Freed-Hardeman responds with 7 of their own. Then UPIKE outscored Freed-Hardeman 7-5 to take a 14-12 lead. So what's your thoughts so far in this ball game?
Yeah, I think the Bears, they're getting up down the floor well. They're getting their spacing out. They don't want to set. They got to quit settling in, though, because they've given them 2 or 3 good-looking 3 opportunities. And a team that can shoot the 3 like that will take advantage of that.
Especially LeMay. She's already got 2 makes here in this first quarter. But also something, too, Charlie, I've seen on offensively for the Bears, they're getting to the rim anytime they want to. So I think if they continue Brianna or just getting a layup off the glass like Morgan Stanford's had a couple of times, as long as they keep on attacking the basket, they should be okay offensively.
I think so. I think that's an opportunity because they do have a size advantage a little bit inside. And it'll be UPIKE basketball. They lead by 2 with 3:45 to. And A.J. Reed will bring it up the floor. Bears working it around out front. Englert. Feltner looking. Nice drive. I like to send her went up with that shot right there, but that's. And ball's thrown away. Trying to bring it up the floor is Kroom.
That's the turnovers Coach Williams talking about reducing for tonight's game.
There's a 3, and it's good. That was Purvine.
3 3-point makes here in the first quarter already for Freed-Hardeman.
And the Lions take a 1-point lead, 15-14. Go down inside to Burbridge. Back there's a 3 on its way by Englert, and it's good.
I tell you, I think that will be there all night long. They'll double Brianna every time they can. If put a shooter on the same side she is, they'll have an open 3-point shot.
And you should go inside out, I think, with Burbridge inside.
Englert's first basket of the night, give her 3.
Out top with it again is Kroom. Boy, nice pass inside and an easy one for Chambers.
Tied up 17.
Reed back the other way now for the Bears. Top of the key. Feltner. Englert with it out front now. Now they go back to Hollier. Hollier, 15-footer in and out. And bounces back into the front court. With it comes, is that LeMay?
It's LeMay.
Yep. Ball knocked loose, and Freed-Hardeman recovers it. That's White with it now, top of the key. And now they work it back over. Trying to go cross court, and I guess when it hit the officials out of bounds.
Sierra Feltner got a hand on that one, knocked it off the official. Only 7 on the shot clock.
Minute 47 left here in the first quarter. Tied at 17. And let's see, White wants to drive, takes it all the way inside and lays it in, and she just blew by Feltner.
I tell you what, White's got to give her 4 on the evening. She's got the basket twice.
Reed back out top they go. Hollier wants to drive and going to be called for the walk. Yep.
And that's the turnovers Coach Williams talked about in the pregame show. We have to reduce if we're going to be able to stay in this ball game.
Yep. Out top with it again is White. There's a steal by Burbridge. Burbridge's going to take this one all the way to the basket, and there ain't no way that was not a foul.
No. I don't think White's going to be able to block Burbridge without
she
fouling.
Can't. No, there's no way. She can't get that high. And now we're going to get a foul out front, but Brianna Burbridge should have been on the free throw line.
That's going to be on number 20, Maggie Kroom, her first, team second. Number 4, Crumper will check back in for Freed-Hardeman, and number 3, Haley Free will check in for UPIKE.
Hughes checking back in for Freed-Hardeman, 51.
I think they're going to tell her she has to come back to the table to make sure she checks in.
Nope.
And
ball, nice pass to herself. And laying it in is Englert.
I don't know if that was intentional, but hey, it worked out.
It worked out that way.
Give Englert 5.
Quickly back the other way is White. Crumper looking for a shot, gives it back out top. And that is, they go back out again to Crumper. White wants to drive, and it'll be back to Pike.
42 seconds go in this first quarter, tied at 19.
Bears, can't hold for the last shot, so they need to get out. They need to score this time, try to keep that pressure on Freed-Hardeman. Out top with it is Reed. Englert now. There's Free. Go down in the corner. Englert on shot block. Hollier with the rebound.
And call a push.
Okay.
It's going to be on number 4. Allie Crumper. Be her first, team's third. So now the Bears can hold for the last shot here in the first quarter.
Yep, you're right. Officials are ready. Now we go. Take it into Burbridge, back over, and nice ball movement that time, giving Mary Englert a good easy look.
She got 7 here in the first quarter.
21-19. White trying to drive into the lane, throws one up and got it bailed out.
I think it might be on Englert for a hold. On 35 would be Zaire Hollier, her first, team's third. It's going to send White to the free throw line. Comes in the season shooting 78%.
I hate to see a call like that because she was out of control and the official just bailed her out.
She was just throwing it up. It wasn't a shot.
Nope.
Just throw up at the end of the shot. I mean, end of the
quarter. You're right.
It's the first.
A lot of officials won't give you that.
So 4.3 seconds. Still got enough time to run a play.
They throw it ahead. Englert shot on its way. No. And that'll be the end of the first quarter, 21-21. And it'll be White into the front court. Crumper looking. He'll get it back out top. Pike will into man-to-man this trip down.
Fatma Allnett checks in for the Bears.
And they try to go down inside. She's denying a lot. Officials letting them play. That's good. There's Crumper for 3. No good. Rebound Hollier.
She's athletic.
Yes, she is. She'll bring it up, gives it up to Reed. Agnet, they go down into the corner to Free. There's an open look for 3. It's good by Englert.
She's feeling it. She's got 10.
Yeah, she's on a roll right now. Feed the hot hand is what you do.
Yes, sir.
24-21, Bears by a triple. And Crumper looking.
Nice job of Haley.
Steal by Free, yep.
Allnett held her spot, and Free anticipated the pass for the steal.
She'll give it back to A.J. Reed on the trail. Reed fires it over. Free looking down low to Hollier, back out front. Saquinette, I'm sorry, there's a 3 by Reed.
They take back-to-back threes by Englert and Reed, and that gives the Bears a 6-point lead. They've already hit 5 threes on this evening.
White out front with it. Reed doing a good job not letting her get in the lane. And they go back over to White again. Try to go inside.
Nice
walk, yeah. Crow hop.
Yeah, LeMay took too many steps. Number 15, Caroline Chambers will check back in for Freed-Hardeman. And Chambers will check out. Who's checked in? I missed
15,
that.
I think. Reagan Purvine.
Purvine checks in. Chambers checks out. I'm sorry.
I just saw her get up off the bench. The reason I knew that. And Mary Englert throws it away.
Yeah, Hollier was getting to the middle of the basket there, and then Englert thought she was going to go to the post.
Yeah. She threw it where she thought she was going to be, not where she was.
Just a little miscommunication.
27-21, UPIKE, 8 minutes to play here in this second quarter. Out top, White with it for Freed-Hardeman. She gives it up. That's LeMay, isn't it? Yep. Back to White. LeMay again. You don't want to let her have the too good of a look. She's going to drive this time. Shot up and one.
We're going to count it. It's going to be on Englert, her first. Team's first here in the second quarter. That's going to send LeMay to the line. Shooting 70% on the season.
Be UPIKE ball. Wasn't sure where that was going to go.
So LeMay's basket gives her 8 points on the evening. 27-23 UPIKE.
Reed brings it in the front court. Over to Haley Free. Free backing her way in, gives it over to Reed. Reed, little runner is short, and rebound comes off to Crumper. Irvine gives it up. They go try to go inside. Turnaround shot over Alcornet's good.
Hannah Hughes. Her first basket, 27-25 UPIKE.
It's been a game of runs, as we said early. And they try to go back to Hollier on the run. Nice job laying it in.
I tell you, that'll be her first basket of the evening. Nice job with the catch, the gather, and the layup.
29-25 Bears. That's a drive was no good that time by LeMay. And Free pushes it up the floor. We're going to get a walk call.
Burbridge will check back in for the Bears. And Chambers will check back in for the Lions.
Yep.
Burbridge will replace Hollier. Again, that's another one of those unforced turnovers, Charlie,
Yes.
Coach Williams was talking about. They have to be able to cut down.
I wouldn't pay attention to that. I mean, you see that call a lot, and I don't know if it's always a walk or not. I think sometimes officials anticipate, but
Feltner going to check in for the Bears' next dead ball.
out top, Freed-Hardeman with it. That's LeMay. Goes inside to White. Shot up, rolls off, put back up, and in by Hughes.
Give her 4.
And it's a 2-point ball game. 29-27. Bears on top with 6:10 to play here in the half.
Need to get a basket here.
Yep. Aquanet has it. Arnett gets it underneath. Nice pass to Burbridge for 2. Arnett did a good job on that one.
Burbridge got 4.
Quickly into the front court again is White. She brings up the floor in a hurry, doesn't she?
She does. She's looking to attack as well.
She is, yep. And they go a little pick and roll over there. Nice job switching by Burbridge. There's a 3 on its way, no good. And that's got to be, should have been over the back. I mean, she pulled her arms down over her neck with it. But the officials said no, so. Now, that's not a walk.
No, she put the dribble down.
She put the dribble down before she moved her feet. I don't know what he's watching.
Feltner will check in for the Reed.
I was surprised about that call because she never did. She did not move her feet till she put the ball on the floor.
Turnbull will check in for the Bears, the next dead ball.
31-27, Bears by 4 with 5:21 to play here in the half. White trying to drive on Feltner. Shot up. Nope. And ball tipped around. It'll stay with Freed-Hardeman.
Turnbull would replace Allnett.
Bears trying to get a lot, keeping fresh legs in there. And let's see. That's LeMay with it, gives it up. Irvine, there's White shot up and good.
Give her 8. She looks to attack the basket every time she has the basketball.
She does. You got to find it. You got to stay with her too. That's been we've let her get by a few times. Feltner kicks it back out. There's a 3 on its way, and she's feeling it tonight.
She's got 13.
So Mary Englert makes it a 5-point Bear lead with 4:30 to play here in the first half.
Need to happen on defensive end here. Let's go.
Well, man to man. White gives it up out front. LeMay. That's a carry. You can't.
That's Irvine. That gives her 5. Yeah, she picked that up and carried that a long ways with her.
I don't understand how that's not a carry, but you don't see a carry called very often, do you? Inside they go to Burbridge. Back to Reed. Reed in the lane. I'm not sorry, but Feltner missed it. Rebound put back up by Burbridge, no, and it'll be out of bounds back to the Bears. I thought she was looking for help.
I did too.
I was going to say, there were only 3 maroon jerseys.
They're 2 Lions right there.
Yeah, there's no question on who that was out on. 34-31, Bears with the 3-point lead, 3:54 to play here in the first half. We got a timeout on the floor.
You know, so far, Charlie, a couple of things that kind of stick out for me as far as statistically for the Bears. 14 baskets, 12 assists. Also, and then 6 of 7 from deep tonight as well.
Yeah, that's true. And, of course, most of those on Mary Englert right now. She's leading all scorers with 13.
She's got 3 of the 6 makes. The Bears also have 8 rebounds, 2 offensive, 6 defensive. The out-rebounding, 9 rebounds, 3 offensive, 6 defensive. 12 assists on the 14 made baskets, 3 steals. They turned it over 7 times. Freed-Hardeman, 13 of 22 from the field, 3 of 5 from deep. So they've kind of cut down. They had 3 makes in the first quarter. They cut that down here in the second quarter. 2 of 5 from free throw line. They have 7 rebounds, 1 offensive and 6 defensive, 4 assists, 1 steal. They turned it over 8 times as well.
Yeah, and it'll be UPIKE basketball under their own basket here. Englert's going to throw it inbounds. Throws it out top to Free. Free goes inside to Burbridge, and she'll kick it back out. Feltner on the drive. Feltner's got to shoot that shot. Shot up and good by Free.
Gets her first basket, give her 2.
Seems like Feltner gets in the paint. She doesn't want to put it up.
But, you know, Free did a nice job, though, just going right to the basket, and Feltner found it. But, you know, I think Feltner can get to the rim anytime she wants to, though.
Yeah, but she's got to shoot it.
Got to look to score, though, a little bit more.
36-31 Bears. 3:23 to go here in the first half. LeMay picks up her dribble. She'll get it back out to White. And we're going to get a foul and an and 1.
Be on Turnbull.
Yep.
Be her first, team's second here in the second quarter.
That'll send Hughes to the line for 1 shot.
Hughes has got 6. Her first trip for the free throw line.
Bailey Frazier will check in for the Bears for Free. And it'll be Feltner bringing the ball up the floor. Turnbull trying to set a pick there. Goes out top to Englert. Nice pass down Burbridge, and she's blocked. And here comes White picking up the loose ball. Now she'll wait for the rest of her teammates. Get it back out to White. She tries to go down low. It'll be out of bounds back to the Bears.
I'll tell you what, Chambers and Turnbull was battling down low. Chambers holding off. Turnbull was doing everything she can to fight over the screen.
Right. And it'll be Feltner again bringing it up the floor.
Look for him to try to get Englert and Burbridge on the same side, a little inside, outside.
Go into Turnbull. Cross court it goes. There's a shot, and it is no good. And fight for the ball.
I'm going to call that on Englert, I believe.
No, he's going to call it on Turnbull. I thought it was going to be a jump ball. I thought she had a hand on it.
It'd be on Turnbull. Her second, team's third.
2:29 left here in the first quarter, or first half, sorry.
On that, we'll check in for the Bears the next dead ball.
Out top White again, and she's going to drive the lane, and she takes it right by her.
She's in double figures.
Reed's having a hard time keeping up with her.
I tell you, she's getting to the rim anytime she wants to.
Go back down out to Englert. Feltner drives across the lane.
Freed-Hardeman's in the zone.
Yep. Bailey Frazier on the drive, shot up, no good. Burbridge rebound and putback.
Give her 6.
And it's 38-36, Bears by a deuce.
On that zone defense, you have to attack the middle like they are. Attack that free throw line. Make them make a decision. Bears did a good job that time.
Out top again, White. And she'll get it back to Chambers. Shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound, and still fighting for the rebound. And we got a timeout called by Freed-Hardeman.
Got a 30-second timeout here, Charlie. So a minute 25 to go here in the first half. 38-36, UPIKE with the lead. Got Mary Engler leading the Bears with 13, and then KJ White leading the Lions with 10. Again, very impressed with White, Charlie, just getting the ball to the basket. She attacks every single time for the Lions. LeMay had those 2 threes in the first quarter. They did a good job here so far in the second quarter of limiting her touches and looks at the basket there, but White's kind of taking over, though, and getting to the basket.
You're right. She's been able to take it to the basket anytime she wants to right now. I don't know whether you go back, but if you go to the zone, that leaves their outside shooters open too.
I'd say they'll definitely make a halftime adjustment of trying to stay in front of her.
38-36, Bears lead, 1:25 to play here in the first half.
No foul calls in the second quarter on Freed-Hardeman.
Nope. And they'll throw it over top to Chambers. Oh, White picks up a dribble this time. LeMay with it. She'll put up the 3. It's no good. Rebound comes off to Burbridge. And Brianna will bring it up the floor and back to Frazier. Frazier with it, goes over to Englert. 15-footer, no. Nice rebound, though, by Bailey Frazier. And it'll be UPIKE basketball.
Yeah, KJ White did a nice job getting her hands up to knock that basketball out of bounds. The Bears will have 18 on the shot clock.
And Englert will trigger it inbounds. Throw it back over top to Feltner for 3. It's good.
Zeta Feltner, she has 8 on the evening. Give the Bears a 41-36 lead.
And it'll be White bringing it up the floor now for the Lions. Purvine. Try to go down low and stolen away. Nice hands by Bailey Frazier. Up quickly to Englert. 15-footer, no. Probably should have waited on help for that one.
Especially with a chance with over and back violation. All 3 parts got over the midcourt line. She tried to take one step back over on the other side, the backcourt. Now the Bears get the basketball back with 18 seconds.
They play for 1.
I'll say Coach Williams said, let's get this last second. The last shot of the second quarter.
Out top with it now. Feltner. And she has it stolen away. And then what are we going to get? And
on net.
They're going to get it. Huh.
Be her
I didn't see that.
Her second, team's 4th.
I didn't see that. I didn't see her there, to be honest. Did you?
And I did not. I thought it was going to be on Feltner.
I thought it was going to be Feltner or on White. I thought White may have been reaching in.
Crumper will check in for Chambers. So the Lions will have 7.6 seconds to get a shot off.
White, she going to take it. I think she walked there.
Yeah.
And at the end of the half, it's 41-36. Bears over the Lions. And we're waiting on the officials. Everybody's ready, I think. Feltner with it out top of the key. Got a big duel going on between her and White. There's Parker. And she picks up her dribble, goes it back across court. Feltner. So I think she's right. She got to take that to the. And why does she not shoot that shot? Burbridge does a good job.
Burbridge is there. Give her 8 points on the evening.
She had an open look that time. And it'll be the Bears expand that lead, make it 7, 43-36. White with it out front. Let's see if she gets in the lane. She'll take it to the rack. And shot over Burbridge is good.
Hughes, give her 9.
9 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Feltner. Gets back out top. Stamper. Frazier will put up the 3, and it's no good. Stamper goes in, gets the rebound, puts it up, in.
Give her 6. Again, on the stat sheet, they have to have her 3 fouls. I believe she has 2 fouls. So that's what they have on the scoreboard, which is good because that's what she brings to this team.
Yes.
Is rebounding.
Out top with it is Hughes. There's White with it again. Hughes for three, and it's an air ball.
A little bit left of the rim.
Yep. And again, who knows? That may be that end of the court causing that.
Yeah, it's a difference because, again, in the first half, you're shooting a bit closer to the seats. Got a little bit more solid of the background on this left side. There are no seats behind you. It's wide open.
And bringing it up the floor again is Feltner. Feltner over on the left side. She will take it in. Thought she was going to take it in the lane. She gives it up. Parker. Giving Parker that open three. I'm surprised she's not taking it. Frazier driving to the basket. Lays it up. No. Burbridge with a rebound. Saves it inbounds to Parker. And Parker this time will put up the three. And missed it.
Stamper.
Rebound comes off to Stamper. You're right.
Love how she plays.
Stamper will put up the three, and it is no good. Rebound comes off to White. Burbridge reaches.
Call her for the reach. We her first team
You
first.
know, I hate that call from behind. When you're from behind, you cannot see that contact.
Exactly right, because because White got in front of Burbridge, and they started backing into her, and Brianna was just trying to back tap. And like I said, the official was trailing the play.
We'll see what of course, the Bears lead it 45-38 here with 7:42 to go in the third quarter. So we'll see how this one, excuse me, goes down the stretch. The Bears came out pretty good to start the second half.
Yeah, so Charlie, we're 2.5 minutes into this third quarter, and the Bears are able to expand that lead by 2 points. Again, I think the first 5 minutes of this third quarter is important for the Bears if they can expand this lead and make those defensive adjustments, and so far they have. White hasn't been able to attack the basket like she was in that first quarter. And now the attention maybe have to some type of adjustment to Hannah Hughes. Hughes is up to 9 points. They've done a nice job on May tonight. They got her limited to 8 so far. 2 threes coming in that first quarter. So I think the adjustments has worked so far defensively. Again, stopping White, and now stopping Hughes is maybe the next adjustment for the Bears defensively.
I'm just watching Coach Wheeler coming out there talking to Feltner. I saw her doing this, so I think she's like, take that shot
Shoot
when you
the
got
basketball. Play confidently.
And it'll be, Chambers gives it up out to White. There's one you got to watch there is LeMay. You don't want to give her a good look. And so far, they've done a pretty good job on her. There's Chambers, shot good over Burbridge.
She's nice, patient. She squared up. Got to look at the rim. Nothing but net.
Feltner now has it over on the left side. Backs it back out. Gives it to Burbridge. Back to Feltner. There you go. Good job.
And, Feltner recognizes she had that mismatch. Had Hughes guarding her with quickness.
I tell you, she's been able to get to that position on the floor a lot tonight. She's been hesitant to shoot that shot. She's got to take that one up.
She's got 10.
Back on the defensive end now. Bears and LeMay on the drive. Shot good.
Puts her in double figures.
I tell you, she's somebody they got to watch for. Feltner again with it in the front court over on the left side. And she'll kick it back. Feltner gets it back out top of the key again. 13 seconds on the shot clock. She'll get it. There's a three on its way. Frazier in and out. Rebound comes off to White.
Got to stop the basketball. Or the White got to stop it.
White top of the key now. Gives it over to Crumper. Try to go down inside. Shot up and good.
Hughes.
Hughes doing a good job with Burbridge on her down there.
Give her 11. Tell you, the second half for Freed-Hardeman is definitely continuing to attack the post.
3-point game. Yeah, 47-44. Bears holding on that 3-point lead. They go inside to Burbridge. Nice give and go, but they lose it. They're going to throw it ahead. And laying it in is Hughes.
Give her third team.
She's been a difference maker here in the second half.
Mary Engler going to check in for the Bears. The next dead ball.
Out Feltner with it out over on the left side, takes it inside, and throws it away. Just a lazy pass there. Bringing it into the front court again is White. And ball knocked away, but Bears can't control it. Go inside to Crumper. Crumper shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Frazier, and we're going to get a foul. I believe that will be on.
It's going to be on LeMay, her
LeMay,
first,
yep.
team's first. So for the Bears, you're going to have Reed, Englert, and Georgia Sadiri.
Yep.
Makes her first appearance tonight. And number 15, Reagan Provine will also check in for the Lions.
47-46, 1 point ball game with 4:55 to play here in the third quarter as we've got a timeout on the floor, Gary.
And so, Charlie, we talked about the first 5 minutes going to be important for the Bears. They cleaned a 5-point lead in the first 5 minutes here. Freed-Hardeman's cut down to a 1 point lead. The Bears have stretched it out to a 7-point lead here early in the third quarter. Freed-Hardeman caused a couple of turnovers. They've done a good job getting the ball down the post with LeMay, Hannah Hughes. Have done a good job. They've kind of contained White so far in this third quarter, but Hughes has kind of taken over the scoring presence for Freed-Hardeman.
Yeah, she has. I mean, 13 points for her. You know, they got three players in double figures through the Lions. That's White, LeMay, and Hughes.
And then also you look at Caroline Chambers as well. She's got 8 points as well, so it's a very balanced attack for Freed-Hardeman. UPIKE doing a good job on the glass still and sharing the basketball. It's the careless turnover, and defensively too, Charlie. I think Freed-Hardeman scoring a little bit too easy in the post.
Yeah, I think so.
Made some type of adjustment, may start doubling the post a little bit and causing Freed-Hardeman to have to shoot the outside shot.
Out into the front court, Reed now with it. And she picks up her dribble. And ball be kicked out of bounds, yep. Reset it to 20 here for the Bears.
Nice hands by the official there, Charlie, to catch that one before he took that one off the face.
Saderi to throw it into the play. And she gets it in. Gets it back. Takes it down into the corner. Saderi tries to go inside, throws it away.
Another unforced turnover there.
Into the front court now is White. There's a three. Good. LeMay.
Give her 13. Lions lead this one by 2.
And here comes Pikeville back the other way. Reed, top of the key, picks up her dribble.
Almost healthy. We're going to get Burbridge a touch in there somehow.
Saderi for 3. Nope. Rebound Burbridge, and she goes up strong. We got to have a foul.
I think this might be on Chambers. It is on Chambers. Be her first, team second. Burbridge go to the line shooting 2 shots.
So Burbridge with 8 points on the night. And the first one's good.
Comes the game shooting 65% from the free throw line. Bears' first free throw of the night.
That's what I was getting ready to say. That's a long time to go without getting a free throw. Misses the second one, though. Rebound comes off Purvine, and here come the Lions back up the court. Purvine with it. LeMay. And they're trying to go down inside, but it looks like. And Purvine trying to take it in. Nice defense that time by Reed. And, boy, nice move inside by Chambers.
Give her double figures. That's 4 players for Freed-Hardeman double figures tonight.
51-48. Lions on top now.
Kind of in that scoring drought Coach Williams talked about in the pregame interview. Got to avoid these.
Saderi goes down inside, and we're going to get a reach-in foul.
It's going to be on LeMay, be her second, team's third here in the third quarter.
And it'll be out of bounds to the Bears. And they'll throw it out top to Reed. Reed drives in the lane, little runner good.
Give her a 5 on the evening. Bears pull within 1.
3:05 to go here in the third quarter. White into the front court with it to LeMay. Bears got to get out on the defensive end now. They try to go down inside, and
Hughes.
I mean, she's been huge.
She's got 15. Fatma on net will check in for the Bears next dead ball.
Stamper shot up, no good. Rebound comes out. There's a 3 on its way. Reed, it's good. And the assist to Burbridge.
With the rebound as well, give Reed 8. And we got a tie ball game, Charlie.
2.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 53-53. White over on the right side with it. Reed on her. And it's not a 5-second call, and what are we going to get here? Reach in?
We'll call Reed on the foul. Be her first, team second in the third quarter. On that, which replace Burbridge.
I don't know about that one. I see maybe a reach in, but when she passed by, but I didn't see Reed foul her.
I did not see Reed on the foul either.
53-53, 2:20 to play here in this third quarter. Out top with it, White. Tries to go inside. Chambers, and she has to kick it back out. There's a 3 on its way. No, and Chambers with the rebound, put back.
I tell you, they're dominating the post right now, Charlie. Give Chambers 12. Freed-Hardeman is doing a great job under the basket now.
They are. Reed into the front court. Engler now with it. I don't think Engler scored in the second half, has she? There's a 3 on its way, though, and it's no good. Rebound comes off to Stamper. Outside to Sederi. Sederi kicks it back to Annette, and here comes. Well, nice job by Reed, just kind of shadowing her that time. Took it off, tried to throw it ahead to
Sederi.
Sederi, I'll get you right here in a minute. Yep.
Crumper will check in for the Lions. And she's going to replace Hughes. 55-53 Lions.
Minute 23 to go here in this third quarter now.
They erased a 5-point halftime lead and now leading the Bears by 2.
Yep. And Crumper out top of the key with it. She wants to turn around and take it in the lane. Gives it back out top. There's White with it now. Crumper drives in the lane, shot up, no good, and a walk.
I was hoping they would call that one. Feltner will replace Sederi. And number 20 for the Lions.
First time we've seen her, Kroom.
Kroom will check in. Replacing LeMay.
She won't stay out but this last 50 seconds.
It's probably just a little, trying to get a little extended break between the quarters.
Yep, you're right. Feltner out top, goes back over to Reed. Reed, they go down inside on it, and we're going to get a foul.
It's going to be called on Kroom.
Yep.
Her second.
I guess she played in the first half.
She just played the first half. It'll be team's fourth. 20 on the shot clock.
Another foul, and the Bears will be shooting free throws here, though, no matter what. Be shooting 2, as that's the rule in college basketball now. There's no 1-and-1.
So the officials is talking about this because there was 20 on the shot clock. The ball was tipped, went out of bounds, and no time came off.
Well, they're trying to, it was 20 on the shot clock, so they didn't reset. That's what they were looking at.
Yep.
Did they reset the clock? But there was still 20 seconds on the clock, I think.
I think it's just going to be a time. Yep. I don't know if it should take off 6 seconds for the tip, though. I think it should be more like 19, maybe. Because time come off the game clock. 1 second came off the game clock, so 1 second should come off the shot clock, I would think.
Yep.
But they're just going to leave it alone.
And with it, UPIKE has it. Out front, Feltner. Feltner takes it under the lane. There's Reed back to Feltner. Feltner puts it on the floor. Tries to go out front with it and they throw it away. Quickly up the other end. Crumper. They're going to play for one here. Crumper picks up her dribble. Now she tries to go inside to Chambers. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Reed. And runner at half court. Nope.
Thought she had
but
that
close,
one.
Yeah. And they'll throw it into backcourt to White. Reed on her. Get it out top. Now they got them moving away from the basket more, though. I like that.
Keep them out of the post, so they've done a good job in that third quarter in the post.
Yep. Turnaround shot up, no good. Rebound, though, comes off, put back up, no good. And got to come out of that with that on it.
So Bears
a UPIKE ball, but, you hate to lose that.
Hate to lose that arrow.
Yep. 55-53. Lions over the Bears. Reed into the front court with it now for Pikeville. She's going to take it all the way underneath, and she's going to be fouled. That's a good foul right there.
Should be on White. It is her team's first here in the fourth quarter.
Hard to believe that's her first foul, isn't it?
Reed coming into the season, on the season free throw line, shooting 91% from the free throw line.
Yep. You've done it now. Free throw's good.
Let's hope not. I guess when the information is really good, you don't need to give it out.
Yeah,
there, Charlie.
That's right. Makes them both. 55-55, 9:26. Ain't you seen that commercial about the Jinx on there, that Dr. Pepper commercial? Ball tipped loose.
Here comes that press you're talking about. Reed's in double figures now with 10.
I think you need to do that. I think you put some pressure on them. Change it up. And Annette knocks it loose but can't go back and get it, and putting it back up and in is Hughes.
I'll tell you what, she's got 17.
Yeah.
This second half, she's played extremely well.
Englert with it now. They get it back over to Reed. Reed for three. Nope. Ball tipped around. Is that Stamper?
Stamper, I think it's maybe on Chambers on the foul. He is on Chambers. It'll be her team's second here in the fourth quarter. Now since Stamper to the line, she is 11 of 31 from the free throw line.
Bears got outscored by 7 in that third quarter. And misses it. Got one more coming her way, though.
This is an area of the game that Morgan's going to have to improve, especially if he's going to stay on the floor late in games and close games.
Makes the second one.
Gives her 7. Burbridge will check in for Annette.
1 point game, 57-56 with 8:48 to play. The Lions leading the Bears.
Full court press here, Charlie.
1-2-1-1. And they get it in to Crumper. Back out top it goes. Now she'll shoot the three if you give her a look at it, and they do. Misses it off the back of the rim, and that's going to be a foul.
Chambers.
And on Chambers, yep.
Be her third, team's fourth, which is going to be big. I'm sorry, this will be the team's third. With 8 minutes to go.
PD's quick picking it up there.
Hey, he is quick. There's a reason why he's in the Hall of Fame.
That's right. Reed into the front court. They get it back over to Englert. Englert back to Feltner. Stamper. Feltner going to take it into the lane, puts up the runner. Good. That's what she needs to do. She's had that opportunity all night.
Give her 12.
And give the Bears a lead, 58-57. Get it over to LeMay. Push them out on the floor a little bit farther. LeMay didn't want to shoot that one over Burbridge. White will put it up for three. It's no good. And rebound comes off her to Englert. Bears running down the floor. Got a 3-on-3 break. Englert takes it all the way in the lane. No good. Burbridge with a rebound. Puts it up. No. And this time it'll be pulled down by Hughes.
Stop the basketball. Stop the break if we can.
They get it down underneath, and putting it up and in is Chambers.
Give her 14.
Reed, top of the key, gives it to Burbridge. Back to Feltner now. She'll restart the offense here. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Picks up her dribble. Reed, top of the key, 3. No good. And Stamper runs it down. Takes it to the rack, and she'll go to the line.
This should be on LeMay.
Should be, yep. That'll be 3 on her, I think, won't it?
Her third team's 4th.
Yep.
Purvine will check back in, replacing LeMay. Stamper goes back to the line. She's 1 of 2.
She can tie it up with this first free throw. And does. 59 all now, 6:53 to go. One more free throw coming for Stamper. And she misses it. Crumper will bring it up the floor now. Gets over to White. Try to go down inside and may have rushed that one, Hughes. And here comes Engler just dribbling through contact all the way down the floor. And now we're going to get a foul on Crumper.
Crumper's second, team's 5th, which is huge now because the Bears will now shoot free throws on every foul the rest of the game.
And 0 fouls on the Bears.
Englert's got 13 on the night. She has been scoreless here in the second half.
Misses it.
First trip to the free throw line tonight. She comes to the game shooting 70% though.
59-59. Make it 60-59 Bears with the lead.
Give Englert 14.
And we got a timeout on the floor with 6:38 to play. It'd be a 30-second timeout. Well, is it a media timeout? Well, it doesn't matter. We'll be here anyway.
We'll be here anyway, exactly. So Charlie, the last 6:38 of the game here at UPIKE is going to be key. They're going to be going to the free throw line a lot. I mean, they're in the bonus for the rest of the game. They're going to shoot free throws on every foul call, other than offensive fouls.
Right.
For Freed-Hardeman. But that was key. Also, defensively, the Bears, they got to continue guarding the post. Freed-Hardeman is making a conservative effort every single time to get the ball in the post. They're not so much looking for the three-point shot. They're wanting to get that ball as close to that goal as they can. And Chambers and Hughes have done a great job here in the second half, Charlie, of posting up, controlling the post, and putting the ball in the basket.
They have. I mean, Bears need to kind of push them out on don't let them get that position down inside.
And it's this second half. It's been key, too. I think on the backboard, having Morgan Stanford back on the floor, had those 2 fouls in the first half there. She's done a good job in the second half. She hasn't picked up any fouls here in the second half. And offensively, the Bears have done a good job of just kind of spreading around the scoring, too.
And I think Sierra Feltner is taking those shots has been huge, too. She gets down in the paint. They got to respect her being in the paint now.
So the Bears will keep on a little token pressure.
I think that pressure is good. Back over there quickly. There's a 3. It is no good. Their rebound comes off to Feltner, and she'll push it up the floor. Feltner over to Englert. Looked at the 3. Gets it back to Burbridge now. Now it'll be A.J. Reed restarting the offense. Stamper back to Reed. Feltner takes over here on the right side. Feltner kicks it out. There's a 3 on its way. Englert, and it doesn't get the bounce.
Morgan Stamper.
Stamper hustle play right there. You're right.
She's working on a double-double. White's a little hurt for Freed-Hardeman. She got shook up on a screen.
Nice pass by Englert and a basket. Brianna Burbridge.
Give her 11.
Bears by 3, 62-59.
It's 4 Bears in double figures tonight.
In the backcourt, Crumper. They give it up, and boys, nice play. You can't argue with that one. Chambers makes just dumped it off.
Give Hughes 19.
Bringing it up the floor now is A.J. Reed.
Call moving out on Stamper, I believe. Be her third, team's first here in the fourth quarter. Feltner took the blunt of that one. Free will check in for Feltner. Trying to see if it's a knee or an ankle or hip.
I mean, very unusual to see a player get hit the floor and not be able to get up and foul being called on
her teammate.
On her teammate, yeah.
Feltner's in some pain. Let's hope she's okay.
Yeah, we do. That's nothing you never want to see a player injured.
She's just gathering herself. The training staff's already there.
Yep, they're
checking on her.
Field goal percentage, Freed-Hardeman shooting 54% now. That's a big difference coming down here in the second half. The Bears are shooting 45% in the ball game. Now that's a big difference in the shooting percentages right now. Because the Bears still shooting 8 of 16 from the three-point line, though.
And then also
50%.
Bears out rebounding lines 31 to 18 on the evening as well.
That's huge right there. I mean, with that kind of a number, though, you should be ahead in the ballgame. More than one.
Well, the Bears, if they turned it over 7 times here in the second half, again, they've only forced 1 turnover for Freed-Hardeman in the second half.
And it'll be White bringing the ball up the floor now.
Got Stamper and Burbridge both working on double-doubles, not for the Bears.
White with it over on the left side. Gets it out to LeMay. LeMay trying to drive, and that was a moving pick there they didn't call.
Give LeMay 15.
63-62 now. Taking it inside, and that's going to be a foul on White, I believe.
We heard second, and that was send Reed to the line, shooting 2 shots.
I think if I may take Reed to take her to the basket a few times, try to get her in foul trouble. Because she is what makes this team go. Free throw's good.
Give Reed 11. Ties the game at 63.
4:39 to play. Second one's good.
So the Bears are going to back out of the press here, Charlie.
Usually on a made free throw, that's when you want to press. Get it over to LeMay. LeMay. Let's take it inside. Nice hedge out by the Stamper that time. And good. Bears doing better defense in the paint right now. And they're going to get a...
Well, Engler, I believe. Her first, team second. It's going to send Chambers to the line, shooting 2 shots. On the season, 68% from the free throw line.
Missed it. That's nice. Got one more free throw coming here. 4:15 to play in the ball game. 64-63. Bears make it 64 all.
Like Free's going to handle the ball handling duty.
Free gives it back to Reed. Reed going to take it all the way around. Pulls up. Missed it. Boy, hustle inside. Did it go out of bounds? Yep.
Call that off of Free.
Yep. Good hustle by Free to get there and get a hand on it, though. 64 all with 3:58 to play here in the ball game. LeMay with it. Gives it up to Chambers. There's LeMay out top again. Try that little pick and roll, and we're going to get a walk on LeMay.
I was going to ask how many steps she's going to get. She's anticipating some contact there. There's no contact there, and lost balance.
At least one too many.
One exactly.
And bringing it up the floor now. Reed gives it, and she'll get it back from Free. Reed out top of the key, gives it over Englert, and they try to go down inside, and Burbridge tips it back to Englert. Little runner by Engler up, no good. Rebound. And that Stamper fighting hard for it. 3, Reed is good.
Give her 15. That's Stamper's 9th rebound. 8 points and 9 rebounds for the freshman.
And she bring the ball up floor again. It's White. That's a hip check. That's a blocking foul, isn't it?
Yes, give Burbridge 9 rebounds.
Give it back to Reed. She thought about pulling trigger on that one, didn't she?
I think you'll give Burbridge a touchdown. Exactly. Go right there.
And
a lot of contact.
Burbridge gets rebound. This time she's going to get the foul.
I should give her 10th rebound and a double-double tonight. Foul's going to be on Hughes, her 2nd. That's send Burbridge to the line, shooting 2 shots.
Free throw on its way is good.
Give Bears a 4-point lead. Purvine will check back in for the Lions after this free throw.
Burbridge's 2nd free throw up and good. I'm going to say how quiet the crowd is when she's shooting. It's just because me and you're not talking. Because we are the crowd.
Purvine will check in for Crumper. Bears a thing to a 5-point lead here with 2:38 to go.
And let's see, White bringing it up the floor. Reed will meet her at midcourt. Get it back over now to Chambers. White. LeMay now with it. LeMay. Good defense that time. And there's a good Stamper with good hands. Knocks it out of bounds. 6 seconds on the shot clock. 2:14 to play in the ball game.
Each stop is crucial here now, Charlie.
Yes.
Up 5 and 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go.
It's like Freed-Hardeman going to call a timeout here with the score 69-64. UPIKE on top.
So the key here, Charlie, 2:14 to go. Of course, UPIKE's going to be shooting free throws like we talked about for the rest of the game or the rest of this fourth quarter. But then you also have UPIKE who's only committed 2 fouls, which is going to be huge for the rest of the game too. So Burbridge is up to her double-double, 13 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you have Morgan Stamper, 8 points and 9 rebounds. So she's closing on that double as well. Bears are 25 of 57 from the floor, 9 of 17 from deep, and 10 of 14 from the free throw line. Kind of a little different here, Charlie. In the Freed-Hardeman's only 4 of 7 for the free throw line.
Yes.
In front of the night.
33% right on their average.
Right on their average.
And it'll be Lion basketball under their own basket. They'll get it in. Out top to White now. 2 seconds.
Shot clock violation.
Shot clock's over. Yeah.
I'll say this. They took them a lot longer to blow that one than it did Felton in the first half.
Yeah, you're right, because Felton, as they shot the first half, I think was not a shot clock violation.
So here's going to be the key here, Charlie. They got to run their offense, get a good shot here. Yeah. And if Freed-Hardeman has to get in a situation to start fouling, look for they may start trying to foul Stamper.
Right. You may see Stamper coming out of the ballgame at that point. I understand that. Reed with it out front. Kicks it over. There's Free open, and it's 3.
Give her 5. She come in, replace an injured Sierra Feltner, and hit a big 3-point shot.
Big play right there, yes.
Bears up 8.
72-64, minute 35 to go. White. Trying to take it in the lane, nothing there. Give it up, and boy, nice drive that time by Purvine.
Give her 7.
Quickly on the other end, shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound, and they get it back over again. And Englert puts this one in.
Give Englert 16.
8-point game, 74-66 with a minute 8 to go. Out front with it, White. White on the drive, missed it. Rebound put back up and in by Hughes, though.
Give her 21.
And she's had a big game.
I tell you, especially this second half, Charlie, she's taken over.
And well, that's who you want to have as free throws for your Pikeville.
Crumper's going to check in for Freed-Hardeman. That's White's 3rd foul. Not sure why they're letting the substitution happen before the first free throw, but
Yeah, no.
So Reed's 4 of 4 tonight, 91% on the season.
Makes this one.
Give her 16.
75-68. Bears up by 7. Make it 8.
Give her 17.
3-possession game with under a minute to go. White into the front court. And they're going to give it over to LeMay. She'll shoot a straightaway 3, and it's no good. Rebound comes back to Hughes, and shot up, no good. Burbridge gets the rebound. Should have been a foul somewhere on there on one or the other of them. Could have called one on Burbridge to start with, and then they should have called one after that.
So they're wanting to try to foul Stamper when she had the basketball. The coaching staff. Crumper, that'll be her third.
So here, AJ, please take this.
6 of 6 from the free throw line. 17 points on the night for AJ Reed.
Free throw is good, and she ties Mary Englert for. No, that's 18.
Give her
16.
Give her 8.
Makes her the leading scorer in the game. No, makes her leading scorer for the Bears. That's 19 now.
She's 8 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
White takes it down into the paint. She walked.
She did. Give her 12.
Hey, they're going to give them I don't know procedurally she got that timeout or not. Once he handed the ball off, he did too late.
Yeah.
But he gave it to him anyway. 78-70, Bears by 8 with 17 seconds left now. Keep the ball in the hands of A.J. Reed.
Yeah, so I think, in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Stamper may even come out of the ball game, but they're going to leave her out there. But barring a miracle, the Bears should pick up this victory.
Yeah, they should pick up one here, you would think. Like I say, I'm sure right now they're looking to figure out a way to get the ball in A.J. Reed's hands.
So keep in mind, Charlie, we talk about the scoring drought. In that third quarter, the Bears only scored 12 points. They have 25 here in the fourth quarter. That's the scoring lulls that Coach Williams always talked about.
They got outscored by 7, 19-12 in the third, and they've outscored Freed-Hardeman by 10 here in the fourth.
Now it'll be a timeout called by the Bears as well. See if it's going to be a full or a 30.
It's going to be a 30. Yeah. They want some more discussion about this. I don't know.
I'm sure he's probably just talking about what they're going to do defensively, too, to make it as hard as possible and Freed-Hardeman to score. They got 17 seconds. They're down 8.
But don't foul.
Just don't foul.
Don't foul. Whatever you do, don't foul.
Space out wherever. You can't let one player guard 2 people for the Bears. Get the ball inbounds. I think the Bears are going to bring the ball up the court, I believe, though, I thought they were throwing in at the baseline, but they're going to get them on the sideline here.
Well, somehow I think when you call that timeout, that's why he called that timeout. I think because they move the ball up.
That's exactly right.
And it'll be Free on the sideline with it. Gets it into Englert. And Mary Englert says, I want to shoot free throws.
It's going to be on Crumpert. Be her fourth. Now send Englert to the line.
70% free throw shooter on the season, I think you said earlier.
She's 1 of 2 tonight. Hughes and Purvine will check back in for the Lions, replacing Chambers and Kroom.
I don't know why you would take Chambers out. She's been a good scorer. 3-point shooters, I guess. Free throw's good.
Gives Englert 17. Balanced scoring attack tonight for the Bears.
Yes. Junior says, I want to close it out. I like that, though. I do.
Give her 18.
There's a 3 by Crumper.
Her first basket.
80-73.
And we talked about that first half. They never do call the carry, and they call it with 5 seconds to go.
I know. Yeah. Consistently inconsistent. And it will be Freed-Hardeman ball now. Bears lead by 7. I mean, the Bears should have this one in hand, but you never know.
Just don't foul.
Yeah, don't foul. There's a 3. It's no good. And that's the ball game. 80-73. The Bears win it by 7, Gary.
I tell you, a big win. The Bears needed that one. It breaks the losing streak. It pushed their overall record to 7-4 on the season.